Hi students, it's Miss Atkins again. We're going to look at our table that we started recording our data on and changing your percent to a decimal. Now we're going to take that decimal and change it to a fraction. So what we're going to do is to look at place value. We want to look at in that number 0.01, we want to look at the 0 is in the tenths, the 1 is actually in the hundreds. So if we were to write that as a fraction, we would write that as 1 out of 100 or 1/100th. So phosphorus, as written in the fraction form, is 1/100th. We're going to do the same with potassium. We're going to look at that 4 is in the thousandths place. And I am going to write it over here because I know 4 thousandths can be reduced. If we reduce 4 thousandths, we talk about the greatest common factor of both the numerator and the denominator. So we can divide that by the greatest common factor of 4. Remember, if we write 4/4, that's the same as dividing by 1. So we can do that and not change the number. We are just reducing it. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1,000 divided by 4 is 200. 250. So if we come over here, we can record that fraction as 1/250, or 1 out of 250. We're going to do the same for sodium. That is 2 out of 1,000. We can reduce that by the greatest common factor of 2 for both the numerator and the denominator. And when we do that, we get 1 out of 500, 1/500ths. Chlorine is the same decimal, 0.002 or 2 thousandths. So we can just go ahead and record 1/500 for that as well. Magnesium, that 1 is in the thousandths place, so it is 1 over 1,000 or 1/1000ths. If we look at sulfur, that 4 is actually in the 10,000ths place. So we would write 4 over 10,000. And we know the greatest common factor for that, those numerator and denominator, is also 4. When we reduce that, we get 1 over 2,500. So 1 out of 2,500. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to calculate the amount of element in a person that weighs 62 kilograms.